Good morning. Wednesday morning, push day. Just got back from my walk. Put the bigger coat on today because it was 39 degrees when I got up this morning to go for my walk. So I knew it was gonna be chilly out here. I wanted to insulate, and I am freaking sweating really good now. Nice 3.5 mile walk, power walked. Just get a nice good pace going, sweat going right now. We're getting ready. We're gonna do some warm up with the black band, and we're gonna do some yellow band chest press. We got presses coming up. Let's get ready to go. All right, warm up, black band, chest press. You know the usual 10, 12 reps, nice and slow. Whatever you're using as a lighter, as your regular band, just go down a band and just warm up a little bit. I like to do this just to activate all the muscles, get my mind ready for the big push when I grab that yellow band. All right, that was good. Kind of moved around a little bit there. Did some low ones, did some medium ones, and did some high ones. Kind of adjusted the band on the back to get it feeling in the right spot. Really went out, not locking the arms out, but just about to lock out. I really concentrated on flexing that chest as hard as possible. Coming in and trying to get as big stretch as I can to really wake up all those muscles in there. So, yellow band coming up. All right, yellow band, chest press, followed by dark gray crossovers. That was 18 total pushes. $13. I'm just trying to hit that stretch as much as I can before my chest collapses. Whew. Big break coming up, and then we got overheads. Whew. All right, next up, overhead. Light gray, short bar, standing, kneeling. Then I've got my 10-pound dumbbells for some lateral raises at the end, just to burn the hell out of everything. Oh my God. 27 total on that. Oh my God. 10 at the end. And with the dumbbells, not so much that I'm raising them, just trying to push the dumbbells as far away from me as possible. As you're pushing them out, obviously your arm's gonna come up as you're pushing them farther away from you. I felt stronger on that overhead. Really tried to keep my elbows in close as long as possible until the shoulders started really getting tired of breaking down. And then your elbow's gonna come out a little bit because your tricep is gonna wanna help as you're coming out. I really try to keep that in as much as I could, just using the shoulders, just to bring the bar and that band up. And then once I started getting tired, the elbow started flaring a little bit. Whew. Seemed like I kind of had a standstill with that dark gray. I got to 40. It wasn't really easy with the 40 with the white band, but I did progress to get to the point where I could get 40 with the white band. That's why I progressed to the light gray. And I've used the dark gray on occasions just to really get a heavier sense. And I might do that on the next push day, just to do a counterbalance to the lighter band, just doing a heavier band. But I really want to get 30 standing with that. That's kind of the goal right now, is to get to 30 standing, and then whatever I can kneeling at the end. And then I'll progress from 30 to 40, and then we go up to the dark gray on a regular basis. But right now, light gray continually, with the light gray thrown in on occasions, just to really make your muscles work even more. Whew. All right, catch our breath, and we got triceps to finish it off. All right, finish it off. Tricep, black band. We're just gonna do the press downs, locking our elbow into our side. We're just gonna burn that up. Then we're gonna go to the red band behind the head for the press ups, kickbacks, whatever you wanna call them. And then we're gonna finish it off with some straight arm on the dip bar, just locking that tricep out and just holding that locked out position for as long as we can. Might do it twice or 3 times. Just lock it out, take a break, and then get up and do it again. But we just really want to burn that tricep out. I really want to work on that. All right, the first couple with this might be just making sure I get that band in the right position. Oh, 22 total with that. Ooh. I like that. I think I'm gonna go back to just the tricep press downs. Really, just concentrate once you start getting that fatigue factor, really lock those elbows into your side, and then just using those triceps, feeling that burn. And then behind the head, great way to really stretch that tricep out in that stretched out position. So I always loved the dumbbell presses behind the head in the gym, so I like that one. Would almost like to be able to do it with just one at a time, but that's not with the X3. We don't do one arm against the other arm. You use both arms at the same time, so you can get that full-on body dynamic push or workout at once. And then just locking out at the end. Great way of just getting your whole body and core just locked in and getting those triceps really clamped out and locked into that straight arm position. Whew, okay. I got calves to finish it off. And I'm gonna catch my breath and get set up for that. This is what I get when I lay the mat down. He thinks it's his place to chill in the sun. And I always got to wrestle with him to get my mat back. All right, move. Move. Come on, move over. Right spot. Don't be licking yourself on camera. That was 45 with the black band. And it probably looks like I'm not doing a whole lot, but my calves are screaming right now. Whew. All right, it's time to clean all this up. Whew. All right, that's it for Wednesday's morning push day. Whew. I was chilly when I got up this morning. Like I said, I checked the temperature outside when I got dressed and it was 39. So put this on with nothing underneath except for my underwear. And then I threw that heavier coat over it. This is what, because I knew I was gonna be walking a little bit of a breeze out here. So once you start getting a sweat, it starts blowing through here. And I really wanted to work that sweat up. So I put the sweatpants over it. I put the heavier jacket over it, pulled the hood up. I got the beanie on, visor to keep the sun off my eyes when I was walking into the sun. And I just took off. I just really started walking, really swinging the arms, really working the core as you're walking. You just don't want to just walk along. You really want to work it. Get that core activated, move the hips when you're walking. I got a pretty good sweat going pretty quick. And then as soon as I took the hood off, man, I could just feel the chill run down the back of my neck. So far the cutting weight sauna suit is cutting it. I'm really liking it. I'm enjoying it. I'm able to do all moves with it. I do my warm-ups, my stretching warm-ups with it. I've been doing this, I don't even know how to say it. It's this type of yoga. It's a swinging yoga where you swing back and forth, you swing your arms around, and you're loosening your core. And actually you're loosening, but you're tightening your core, you're loosening your shoulders. So there's a program that I've been following before I work out. If anybody wants to see which one it is, I'll post a link down there and you can see what it is. It's a cute little program, but it's just a simple one, like maybe 12 minutes long, just to really get your shoulders activated, get your core activated, get everything loosened up, so before you start working out. And I found for me, just after doing my walk and then doing a little loosening exercises and then really getting into it, really focuses. I'm really thinking about while I'm swinging about the exercises that I'm gonna hit next, that I'm getting ready to do, whether it's the deadlifts, whether it's the presses, pulls, whatever. So I felt really good with the yellow band. The yellow band is actually, I want to go back and watch some of my old videos back when I was really struggling in the beginning with that yellow band. Just coming out of the pocket, I couldn't even get that thing activated. It was really hard. And even with the deadlift, that first one up is always the hard one. And then once all the muscles are activated, coming back down and coming up is a lot easier. But it's that really coming out of the pocket when your muscles aren't tense, that you're really trying to tense them up to make that move. And same thing with the chest here. Although I'm getting better at getting into that position, really locking it out, really activating all those chest muscles before I push it out. So that's feeling a lot better. That exhaustion phase, the fatigue phase, once I'm getting up there higher with that yellow band, that fatigue phase comes on fast. Not like that black band where I'm able to go deeper into the fatigue a lot longer. But this one, I'm taking it until, if I can push it a half an inch, I'm pushing it. And until I get to the very end where I can't even, I'm just activating everything I can to try and move that bar, and it's not moving. Then I know that I've done everything I can. And then trying to go to the crossovers, trying to get my heart rate down, not take too much time, less than a minute, just get the heart rate back down, and then really start activating those crossovers and squeezing as hard as you can. Even at the end when I'm coming out and just touching my thumbs together out here, I'm just squeezing everything as hard as I can. And that last one, I was using everything I could. And then even when I was trying to come to stretch it out at the end, I could feel my chest really starting to fade. I couldn't even stretch it all the way out. Like I got maybe probably about 95% out before my chest just gave in. That's what you want. You want to take it to total fatigue. Overheads, like I said, really trying to keep those elbows in the beginning, really activating as much of the shoulder as I can, pushing that band and bar up. And then as you start getting tired, that shoulder starts getting tired, then your elbows will start coming out because your triceps going to start activating more to help push that bar up. And then to come over and just do the side lateral. Like I said, you don't want to raise the dumbbells. You want to push them out as far as you can. So you're coming here and you're just pushing them away from you as far as you can. And obviously the farther you get, the higher your arms are going to get until they're parallel. That's all I'm trying to do, is I'm just trying to push that thing, keep that tension constant. Don't come down here and relax. Keep it constant on there. And then just trying to push those dumbbells out as far as you can away from your body. And then with the triceps, just been noticing that I've been kind of, to me, just slacking a little bit, kind of going up here and then going down here and doing all that stuff. If I just lock it in, lock the elbows into the sides right here, and then just concentrate on just pressing down and activating those triceps, and then really slowing it down and keeping that tension as constant as possible, elbows locked in, really trying to get as many as I can. And then switching over to behind the head, that's just a bonus, to just really getting as big a stretch as I can with that band, getting that tricep into an extended position, really stretching it out. And then, like I said, with the straight arm, just locking those triceps out and just holding them as long as you can. I like the straight arm positions for the biceps and for the triceps. You are using the skeletal, but you're also using those muscles to just really lock that in, hold that skeleton in a locked frame, hold the tendons and everything locked in there. You can't do that with a loose. With loose, you have to have your muscles tense to do that. So to me, just sitting there locking and holding that. Eventually, hopefully this starts warming up. I'm start putting my my rings back up there and start doing that with the rings. Just working on some of that rotation with the rings and trying to just sit there and just lock out with the rings and hold them as you're just get up off the ground and just lock into those rings and really work it. So I really want to practice with that dip stand first and get to where I'm really good with that, and then finish off doing the rings on tricep day. Like I said, so to me, the baseline that I've always doing is the X3. That's the base where I go from. If I do anything extra, it's after the X3. Whether I want to add something behind it, or I want to do something after I finish the X3 and do something extra. Like I'll probably bring out the slam ball tomorrow. I start doing some more slams again. Obviously work up a good sweat, but that slam ball really works a lot of your core and your back as you're slamming that ball. And probably gonna get a good sweat. I'll probably end up passing out on the ground, get so hot. But I'm gonna start working on that again after I get all my pulls done. Oh, I can't wait till this sinus thing goes away. I keep having these post-nasal drip, and then you cough, and then there's nothing in your lungs, so it's an empty cough. It's not like you're trying to cough something up where you actually have some satisfying to the cough. There's no satisfaction to the cough. It's just a clearing your throat, and then it's like there's nothing. And then a few seconds later, that whatever's in the back of your throat starts tickling again, so it's really irritating. So that's it for Wednesday, push day. It was a good day. I felt really good, really focused when I was out here. So get back into the focus, start burning some more fat. Like I said, this week is a 200 plus protein day week. Working, eating, trying to do my 20-hour fast with a 4-hour eating window if I can. Focus on it. I mean, it's not regimented during this week, but that's what I try and do. Next week, when my wife goes back to her treatment, we will go back to the 40-hour fast with a 1-hour eating window into another 40-hour fast again, and really fast up on that week. And I can't wait to do that actually with the suit. I'm probably gonna, the workouts will probably be a little bit less because I don't want to overwork it when I'm fasting, but I still want to get a good workout, at least on the first day after you eat, like Monday morning, good workout. Tuesday morning, not so hard. Wednesday morning after you eat on Tuesday night, good workout. Not so much on Thursday morning because you're at a longer fasted state. I don't want to start eating up the muscles. I want to burn the fat. So that's some of the stuff that I've been learning here as I learn and I follow and I listen to more podcasts, people who are fasting experts. You know, there's fasting experts in the carnivore phase. There's fasting experts in the vegan area. There's fasting experts in all those. And I'm trying to take it all in. And trying to figure out which one is going to be the best for me. You got to find out what works best for you. Some people it may just be a straight, 16-8. Some people it may be a 24. Some people it might be a 2 or 3 day fast. For me, I've been finding out that this stuff is just stubborn for me. It is stubborn. I can be really, really, really disciplined for weeks on end and barely scratching this. So this is just coming off slowly, and I really had to work so hard to get this off. And I watched this video yesterday. This guy, he had a little pudgy like mine right here. He's like, I'm gonna get rid of this in 2 weeks. And he was doing all this stuff and running the pill and doing all these core exercises. And in 2 weeks, at least on his video as he showed it, he said 2 weeks later, you could see his 6-pack just, showing right through. It's like, oh my gosh. I don't know how real it was, because did it take him 4 weeks and he just compacted it? Because it was all just in one video. With me here, I'm showing you daily what you can do. You can go back here 2 or 3 months to see what I look like then to what I am now. Everything here is done daily. I'm not doing any compacted videos where this is what I might, at the end of my 12-week cycle, I might do a beginning of the 12-week and the end of the 12-week of what I look like, but you're gonna see all the workouts in between and everything I've done and all the trials that I go through with life, because you could be on a great fast going and all of a sudden your wife decides she wants to go somewhere, and next thing you know, you end up at somebody's house with a big party going on. And it's like, oh my gosh, there's some nice food here, and you want to socialize. So, you know what? You cut your fast, short a little bit, and you enjoy life some. That's the whole thing. Is I still want to enjoy my life, but I still want to get as healthy as I can. And I still enjoy eating fun stuff, but I'm not overeating my fun stuff. I'm still eating my core protein, my core meat, getting all that in. Carbs as little as possible, sugar especially as little as possible. But still trying to enjoy life. So thanks for listening to me ramble. I always ramble after I get done working out. My mind is just anyway, thanks. I got it done. I'm gonna go live my life, and I will see you back here tomorrow for pull day. We'll get a walk on, we'll get some pulls, and maybe we'll get some slam ball going tomorrow. See you tomorrow.